Okay, so the DJI Pocket 2 has now been released. In this video, I'll talk about the less obvious reasons for buying it, so don't go away. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So a few days ago, the new DJI Pocket 2 camera was released. This is an upgrade to the popular OSMO Pocket that was launched about 2 years ago. Now this version has come with some impressive upgrades to the original. I should know, I have the original. And in this video, I'll give you my top 5 reasons why you should buy it. Either to upgrade from the original, or to buy your first one. Now if you're not sure what the Pocket 2 is, I made a video that covers that and also compares it to the original OSMO Pocket. Check it out in the link above, and I'll also put a link in the description below. So go on, watch it now. I'll wait. Go on. Right, welcome back. Now that you're familiar with the Pocket 2, I won't cover in detail the obvious reasons you should buy it, like it's small and strangely enough pocketable. The form factor, the great video quality, it's a gimbal, who doesn't love gimbals? And it's a DJI product. We all love DJI products. Now look, these are all great reasons to buy the thing, and don't get me wrong, I still love my original model, but the upgrades on the Pocket 2, in my opinion, are fantastic. Some are not that obvious, but if you've owned or used the original one, they make a world of difference. So let's jump into them. First, the joystick versus the controller wheel. Now I must admit I loved the controller wheel when I got it for the original OSMO Pocket. It just made it so much easier to control the gimbal and get that cinematic pan or even tilt action to get that reveal bottom to top or top to bottom shot. You could plant it in your hand. Yes, I know you don't need to plant it in your hand because you're holding a bloody gimbal, but it helps, right? Anyway, plant it in your hand and then you use the wheel to get that smooth left to right, right to left, whatever takes your fancy, smooth shot. And now the joystick just makes it even easier. With the controller wheel, you had a little switch to flick to make the wheel either control the pan or the tilt. And if you hadn't changed it back and you planted your hand and went for that beautiful tilt shot and you got a pan, well, yeah, I guess, well, the moment's gone, right? But with the joystick, you can control the left to right, up and down, whatever you like, all with that cute little joystick. And it's much less obtrusive than the controller wheel, which kind of sticks out a little bit. Whereas the joystick is very small, sleek, and, well, unobtrusive. Plus, it comes as part of the kit now, where I had to pay extra to get the controller wheel. Bloody well done, DJI. I don't know if you listen to your customers, if you got some very onto it people that work there, or both. And you're not greedy either. I mean, you sell millions of these things, you're probably making a packet, but you're not the sort of company that tries to squeeze every last cent out of their customers by saying that, hey, we'll make this really cool and kind of essential feature, but we'll make them pay extra because we know they have to. Anyway, enough of the rant. I'll get off my soapbox now. Back to the Pocket 2. The next thing about the Pocket 2 would be the microphones in general. Now DJI have put 4 microphones built into the handle now, making the audio very usable, just using it as it is. But with the addition of the do-it-all handle, it is now super easy to add an external microphone, as it comes with a standard 3.5mm microphone plug. With the original, you had to get a small USB-C microphone adapter to plug into the base of the OSMO Pocket. Now not only that, but the jack in the do-it-all handle works with both TRS or tip ring sleeve and TRRS or tip ring sleeve microphone plugs. Standard microphones are TRS and microphones built for use with smartphones are TRRS. Now usually microphone jacks are one or the other and you need another adapter to make it work. So this works with both. Again, nice job DJI. Now while we're on the topic of microphones, they've gone another step further and added a wireless microphone option. Now this comes as part of the Creator Combo Kit and is a fantastic idea. I presume they've been inspired by the popularity and ease of use of the Rode Wireless Go microphone kit, which makes it super easy to use external microphones with, for example, your DSLR camera. Now this is along the same lines. The microphone is wirelessly paired with a do-it-all handle. You clip the microphone on and away you go. Now as a creator making YouTube videos, you learn very fast that getting really good audio is actually much more important than getting really good video. Strange, but true. So this additional piece of functionality alone is reason to get the Pocket 2, especially if you do a lot of vlogging. Now the next reason is physically small, but so useful. And if you don't have one, it makes life really difficult. And that is a 1/4-20 thread so you can attach the unit to tripods or other mounting equipment. Now they've not only built a thread into the bottom of the do-it-all handle, but if you don't have the do-it-all handle or using the Pocket 2 without the do-it-all handle, how many times have I said the do-it-all handle so far? Anyway, they've built a thread into the small base. You remove that small base if you're putting the do-it-all handle on. There I go again. Hey, it's a small thing, but it's actually massive. The amount of hassle trying to find mounting options without a thread can soak up a lot of time. Plus, it usually means you have to get other brackets and mounts to be able to position the camera where you want. Now, anything you can do to reduce either the amount of gear you need or the amount of faffing about you have to do is very welcome. So something as small as a threaded hole can make a massive difference. Again, thank you, DJI. Next is the wider angle of the lens. Now the lens of the original Pocket shoots at the equivalent of around 26mm, which is fine, but it's just a little tight for vlogging. What I mean is with that focal length, your face fills more of the frame, and to get a slightly wider shot, not just showing you, but a bit more of your background, meant you really had to either have your arm stretched right out or even mounted on an extension arm. Now with the Pocket 2, the lens is now the equivalent of a 20mm lens, which is much, much better. Now one of my favorite YouTubers, Jeven Dovey, has done a great comparison video, and I'll leave a link in the description below. Now what DJI have done, which makes this even better, is you can now get a magnetic snap-on's extra wide lens that takes the field of view out even further to the equivalent of a 15mm lens. Now this adapter is sold separately if you get the standard kit, or it actually comes part of the Creator Combo Kit. Once again, in my opinion, DJI have really thought about the target market for this camera and thought about what they actually need. Nice job, DJI. Another thing I really like is the Pro mode. Now with this switched off, which is the default, the camera chooses all the settings to get the best exposure. Basically, it's a point and shoot camera, and the user doesn't have to have any knowledge of things like shutter speed, ISO. You just want to turn the camera on and shoot. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And look, to be fair, that is fine 90% of the time. But if you did want to take a little bit more creative control over the settings, the Pro mode lets you manually adjust things like shutter speed, exposure compensation, ISO, white balance, focus modes, video picture profiles like normal or D-Cine-like. In photo mode, you can select JPEG or RAW format. In video, you can change audio gain and quite a few other settings. Now, if everything I just said sounded like gobbledygook, then never use the Pro mode. And to be honest, you'll get really good results. If what I said got you excited, well, that's a bit weird. But if it sounded like even more reasons to get the Pocket 2, then I'll take that. Now, bear in mind, there is a Pro mode on the original Pocket as well. This isn't exclusive to the Pocket 2, but it's a great feature. So tell me, what would be your top reasons for buying the DJI Pocket 2? Let me know in the comments section below. In my opinion, there are lots of other reasons to buy the DJI Pocket 2, but these are my main ones. Plus, I've done a video comparing the Pocket 2 to the original DJI Pocket. Be sure to check out that video so you can see the full breakdown. Now also, it's a big month for camera releases, and Insta360 have just announced a new camera coming out soon. So check out this video if you want to see what that might be all about. There's certainly lots of speculation. So hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if the content's working for you. Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next video.